Hey guys, so I'm back here with another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to give this really natural, really quick and easy makeup look using all these new products at the drugstore. I picked up quite a few things and almost all of the products that I use today are from the drugstore. I think only like one or two things weren't. So if you guys really want to learn how to get this makeup look and see all these new products and how I felt about them, then just keep on watching. So let's go ahead and start trying out some of the new stuff that I've picked up recently at the drugstore. So first I'm going to be starting off with this bio oil that you can get at the drugstore. This is sold at CVS. I'm pretty sure you can get it at Target, Walmart. Pretty much any drugstore carries this. This is usually used for stretch marks, but I recently went to get a facial, and the woman that did my facial recommended me put this on my rosacea. She said it's supposed to help it out. So every night and every morning I've been applying this just to the areas where I have my rosacea. And it hasn't made it go away, but it definitely has helped it out a lot. I only dab a little bit, and it's been helping also keep my face really hydrated as well. I like to bring it up a little bit into the eye area, in the areas where I had my breakout, because I had some hormonal acne breakouts that happened right around my chin area, so I like to apply it there because it also helps with scarring. I'm also just going to start using this Pixie Skin makeup fixing mist. It's the pink one, the one with rose water and green tea. Now I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Lumi Magic Light Infusing Primer. And I'm just going to apply that to the areas of my face where I want to bring attention to, which will be around my cheek areas and my chin area and a little bit of the forehead. I'm really looking for a dewy makeup look today, just because I don't like to be matte. And I'm not sure how this foundation is going to wear on me. Around my nose area, I am going to use the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is my favorite drugstore primer. So I'm just going to apply that to the nose, around my mouth, and a little bit of like right in the middle of the forehead where I get really oily. And just tap that out. Today I'm going to be using the Sonia Kashuk foundation. It's the Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation, and I'm in the shade 03 Cream. I'm just going to pump that right into my fingers. Ooh, it's kind of watery. It has a watery consistency. Hopefully this will match me. Looks like it will. And I'm just going to dot that all over my face. And I'm going to be using my red beauty blender that doesn't look so red anymore. I don't know why. I just washed it, but I think the color washes out. I'm just going to tap this in. I think I'm going to do half of my face with the beauty blender and half of my face with the makeup brush, just because I feel like it's not blending very well. I'm going to be using, on my other side of my face, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Brush. And see if this makes it a little bit better. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there's a lot more coverage on the side of the face where I used the brush compared to the side where I used my beauty blender. I think I'm just gonna do my whole face with the brush and then go over it with the beauty blender, just so that there's no makeup brush lines on my face, because I hate when that happens. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on this side because this side has a lot more coverage than the other. So right off the bat, this is a pretty decent foundation. It covered up my rosacea really well. It's very watery, which I tend to not really like very watery foundations. But it blended really well with the brush. I would not recommend blending this with the beauty blender. It actually didn't even leave any brush lines, which foundations usually do leave brush lines on my face. whenever I do use brushes, so I like that a lot. But I definitely want to see how this wears because it is pretty watery. I am a little bit concerned that it might move in some areas. Be sure that the foundation stays in place all day. I am going to set it with the Airspun translucent setting powder. This is from the drugstore, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to dip into it and just brush that all over my face just to make sure that it doesn't move. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory, number 10. I'm just going to apply that straight underneath my eyes. I'm going to apply some down the bridge of my nose. A little on my chin. And just a little bit in the middle of my forehead. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my eyelids just to prime them for eyeshadow. And I'm just going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender. Fill in my brows. I'm going to use my favorite drugstore eyebrow pencil. It is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Brunette. And I'm just going to trace around my eyebrow and fill in the areas where I see missing hair, like little patches, and just make it seem natural. I really don't like a really strong brow. I really like to keep it pretty natural looking. I'm just gonna grab this spoolie that I had in my drawer, and I'm just gonna comb it out while I'm filling. Now I'm gonna start off doing my eyes. I'm gonna be using this new e.l.f. palette that I got in New York. It's the Nude Rose Gold palette. It's absolutely beautiful. It reminded me a lot of the Naked 2, I believe it was. It has really nice shades in it. I'm gonna be taking my Sephora Pro Crease brush in this number 10, and I'm gonna dip into this little mauve shade right here, this one right here. So I'm just gonna dip into that. I'm just gonna work that into my crease. I'm just gonna extend this out a little bit to make my eye a little bit more of a cat eye effect. I'm going to take a more stiff brush. This is the Morphe M513 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade. A lot of these are glittery shades, so let me grab another product. So I'm going to grab the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and I'm going to dip into the brown shade and just deepen up the crease a little bit using the Morphe M513 brush. I'm just gonna grab a little bit. I don't want too much because I don't want to make it too harsh. And I'm just gonna deepen up that crease a little bit, right below where we put that purple. Okay, now that that's done, now I'm gonna go back to the same e.l.f. palette. And I think I'm going to go into this little shimmery, it's like a beige color, and I'm just going to use my finger and just dip into it, and I'm just going to apply that straight onto my lid. Very subtle. It's kind of like a pink color, but I really like it. I'm also going to dip into the second shade, which is a pink shimmery color, and also apply that with my finger as well, just to make it a little bit brighter, because I really want my lids to stand out. It's a very natural looking makeup, which I really like. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into the Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm gonna dip into this banana shade. I'm gonna try using it with this e.l.f. brush that has no name on it. I also got this in New York as well. Let's see how this applies. I'm not quite sure what the brush is used for, but we'll try it. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit and just dab it on underneath my eye. I think it was a little bit too big for under the eyes, but it's okay. I made it work. Now I'm gonna be using this new e.l.f. Too Faced palette. It comes with a highlighter, 2 blushes, and a bronzer. I'm gonna go straight into that bronzing shade right there, and I'm gonna be using this new e.l.f. brush that I got. It's called the 105. It's meant for contouring, I believe, or bronzing. Could be either or. I really like the little diffusing bristles that are at the top. It's a really nice brush. I really like that contour shade. It's really, really nice. Really like this brush though. It's really nice. I'm just gonna bring this shade up into my temples. Around my forehead. I'm gonna use the same contour brush, and I'm gonna dip into that peach shade that's in the corner of this palette. And I'm just gonna bring it to the back of my face and just blend that in with the bronzer. To highlight, I'm gonna be using this Sephora Pro fan brush in the number 65. I'm gonna try this highlighting shade. I'm not quite sure how well it's gonna work. It doesn't look like. I guess it shows up a little bit. Not as much as I'd want it to be. So I'm gonna try something else that I bought at the e.l.f. store. It's the brand new e.l.f. high definition highlighting powder in the shade Sunset Glow. This looks so beautiful in store, and when I swatched it, I was like, oh my god. I'm actually gonna use the same brush, the fan brush, and just gonna sweep it and apply it straight to my face. Oh my god, yes. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. And it comes with so much in the pan. It's not even a small size. Like, this is almost the same size as the Becca highlighting powders for drugstore. That's really great. And it was so affordable, guys. This color is beautiful. I'm really liking this a lot. I think out of everything, I would definitely recommend buying this highlighter and the contour palette from e.l.f. Those are the 2 best e.l.f. products that I've used so far. If I was to buy this again, I would definitely recommend the highlighter and the contour palette. And the Pixie Mist is really nice as well. Just to be a little bit extra, I'm also going to be applying some of the new Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar. I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques setting brush, highlighting gold bar from Wet n Wild, and I'm just gonna dab into it and just apply that right up above. And I'm gonna do the same to the other side. And I'm also gonna apply this right above my Cupid's bow as well. And just a little bit on my chin. I'm just gonna go in and curl my lashes. I'm gonna be using this Tweezerman eyelash curler. I'm gonna be using this new Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot mascara. I'm gonna be trying out this for the first time. Ooh, I really like this one. This does not clump your lashes at all. This mascara is amazing. This reminds me a lot of my favorite mascara, the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. The wand is a little bit different, but it's giving me a little bit... I kind of like this one more, actually. Because I only had to use one coat and it already pretty much filled in my whole lashes. And it's not weighing them down right now. I don't know if you guys can see that difference. Yeah. That looks so good. Alright guys, so my camera shut off here, but I'm lining my lips with the Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude. And for liquid lip liner, I'm going to be using one of my new Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. It's in the shade Nudist Peach. It's a very nice, pretty peach color. And I'm just going to apply that over the lip liner. I love the doe foot. And I'm just gonna use this to set the face, the Pixie Fixing Mist. And that is the completed look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to comment down below and let me know which one of these products you've tried, how you felt about them. If they didn't work out for you, just comment down below, and please make sure to like and subscribe to my video. Thanks, guys. Bye. Mwah.